These planets get more horrifying as we go. And the final one may be the most terrifying planet we've ever discovered. Let's start with number 8, WASP 127b, Helwind Planet. All right, folks, let's talk about the Helwind Planet. WASP 127b. This planet is a gas giant, definitely an exoplanet, sitting about 520 light-years away from Earth. And it orbits a sun-like star called WASP 127 in just 4 days. Yep, a 4-day year. It's huge, way bigger than Jupiter, about 11 to 14 times the diameter of Earth. But here's the crazy part. Its mass is super tiny, and its density is really low. Scientists even call it the puffy planet, or the spongy planet. Theoretically, if you dropped it in water, it might just float. And because it's so close to its star, it's basically a giant oven. The atmosphere reaches a scorching 2,552 degrees Fahrenheit. And all that, and it's still considered nothing.
Wait, what? All that and it's still nothing? Dude, this planet is basically a barbecue in space.
I know. The heat's insane. But here's the truly terrifying part. The winds. Yeah, the winds. They reach speeds of 33,000 kilometers per hour. That's 27 times the speed of sound. These are the fastest winds ever recorded on a planet, and the planet's atmosphere is literally being torn apart by the insane winds and extreme heat. If a human tried to stand on this planet, not even a single second would survive. Number 7. All right, folks, meet the burning ice planet, Gliese 436b. It's 30 light-years away from Earth and orbits a red dwarf star. This planet is slightly smaller than Neptune and about 4 times bigger than Earth. Its mass is very high, 22 times the mass of Earth. The temperature? 752 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, lower than the previous planet, but still insanely hot. Now the question is, why is it called burning ice? Why would ice burn? No, buddy, ice doesn't burn, and there's no ice that could survive such high heat. It would turn into steam immediately. I know, it's complicated and weird, but I'm here to explain everything to you. Look, this planet has a huge amount of ice, and it stays ice without evaporating despite the extreme heat. High gravity equals huge pressure. Pressure changes how water behaves. On Earth, ice melts at 0 degrees Celsius. When heated, it turns into water and then steam. On this planet, because of the extreme pressure, water molecules are forced very close together and arrange themselves differently. This creates a strange type of ice that scientists call hot ice. Why is this planet terrifying? The temperature alone could melt metal, yet the ice is still solid. The environment is beyond anything humans could imagine. No life, no liquid water, no safety. The planet's atmosphere is literally torn apart by wind and heat. If a human tried to stand on this planet, not even a single second would survive. Number 6. Korat 7b, the Burning Rock Planet. All right, folks, meet the Burning Rock Planet, Korat 7b. It's about 480 light-years away from Earth. It orbits a star close to our Sun, and because it's so near, the surface temperature is insanely high. Remember the barbecue planet? Well, this one is basically a furnace. The surface temperature reaches 5,432 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, like I said, it's literally a giant oven. Its size is slightly bigger than Earth, about 1.6 times the Earth's volume. But its mass? Around 7 times the mass of Earth, making it a massive rocky planet. Why is this planet terrifying? Because, buddy, its surface is completely molten, lava everywhere. It's a hellish rock planet, and being so close to its star, there's no water, no atmosphere to protect from radiation. So, can humans live on this planet? Absolutely not. This place is beyond anything we could survive. Just pure molten rock and deadly radiation. Number 5. The destroyed hell planet HD 80606b. This planet is about 190 light-years away from Earth. It orbits a star, but its orbit is strange and very oval. Sometimes it gets very close to the star, and sometimes it gets very far away. Because of that, its temperature changes a lot. At the closest point to the star, the temperature reaches 1,472 Fahrenheit. At the farthest point, it drops to 220 Fahrenheit. This planet is a gas giant, bigger than Jupiter. Its mass is 4 times the mass of Jupiter. This planet has storms in its atmosphere, and they are very terrifying. Its oval orbit makes the planet heat up and then suddenly cool down. So the scariest thing about this planet is its instability. Number 4. The melted iron planet WASP-76b. This planet is about 640 light-years away from Earth. It is a gas giant, much bigger than Jupiter. It orbits a star similar to the Sun. The temperature on its surface reaches 5,072 Fahrenheit, hot enough to melt iron. This happens on the day side of the planet. The side opposite to the day side is very cold because the planet is tidally locked. What makes this planet scary is that the gases in its atmosphere are full of melted iron. The winds move the iron from the extremely hot day side to the cold night side. So metal rain falls there. On this planet, the rain is made of iron. Number 3. The blue glass planet, HD 189733b. This planet is about 64 light-years away from Earth. It is a gas giant, similar to Jupiter, and it has a blue color. The temperature of this planet reaches about 2,192 Fahrenheit. That means it is extremely hot, and any metal exposed to this heat melts instantly. This planet has very strange rain. Earlier we saw iron rain, but this planet is different. The rain on this planet is made of real glass. It moves at very high speed, around 7,000 kilometers per hour. These strong winds make the glass fly at extreme speed and shoot like bullets. Now let's talk about how this rain is formed. Dear viewer, the atmosphere has a lot of silicon. Because of the heat, these materials turn into vapor. When the vapor rises to colder areas, it condenses and turns into silicate crystals. The powerful winds, reaching speeds of 7,000 kilometers per hour, throw these crystals with terrifying force. This planet is 13 times bigger than Earth. What is the danger of this planet? Let me keep it simple. Imagine a massive hurricane at insane speed and rain, but instead of water, it is glass, flying like bullets. Number 2, WASP-12b. This planet is about 1,400 light-years away from Earth. It is a gas giant, bigger than Jupiter. This planet has something very strange. Look, my friend, this planet is so close to its star that it is being crushed by its gravity. Its temperature reaches 5,432 Fahrenheit, basically like a second oven. Now let's talk about the effect of the strong gravity on this planet. This planet is being torn apart. The star's powerful gravity, along with how close the planet is, pulls its atmosphere toward the star and slowly rips the planet apart. This is why the planet has an oval shape. Scientists believe the star is slowly eating the planet. The planet's atmosphere is full of hydrogen, helium, and large amounts of carbon. Its sky is very dark. It is believed the planet is almost black because it absorbs light instead of reflecting it. Number 1. The scariest and most dangerous planet ever discovered, KELT-9b. This planet is about 670 light-years away from Earth. This planet is a very, very massive gas giant. It orbits a star that is much hotter than the Sun. The temperature of this planet reaches 7,800 Fahrenheit. At first, that number might not sound too crazy, but let me shock you. The surface temperature of the Sun is about 9,940 Fahrenheit. That means this planet is very close to the temperature of the Sun's surface. Yeah, my friend. Imagine a planet with the temperature of a star. On this planet, everything turns into gas, even the atoms themselves. So I don't even need to explain anymore why this planet is the scariest and most dangerous planet ever discovered. And here, my friend, we have reached the end of the video. So leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and wait for me in the next video.